What it do, my people? So it's your boy Chance Jolly, aka Smooth, back with another video. So today what we're gonna be talking about, Bel-Air, season 2, episode 4. This one right here is Don't Kill My Vibe. We seen last episode, man. Will, he had a lot of things to do. He ended up being the hero of the school and stuff. Black teachers matter. He did all that. Carlton had his chance to be the man. He couldn't pull it off. Like, he was scared. He don't want to offend anybody. He got anxiety and stuff, all that. So Will ends up taking all the spotlight, but it doesn't come without a cost. So he gets suspended at the beginning of this episode, and the basketball coach kicks him off the team. I know how that feels, man. I got kicked off the basketball team my senior year too. But he a junior on here. Like, he an old ass junior, man. But anyways, Carlton, they see him and they like, he's being rewarded for being a sellout. That's what they think. Because they overhear the teacher talking to him and stuff like that. But that's not necessarily the case. Carlton wasn't able to rise to the occasion because, you know, he got his ish going on. The other members of the family, let's go into Hillary. She's trying to get herself together, man, like business-wise or whatnot. Karuchi, she's not Karuchi on here, but she got some bullshit with her. And Hillary is trying to find her own way, like without Karuchi, and going behind her back, like, I'm going to do this business-wise. I'm going to do what's best for me because she doing what's best for her. I'm trying to get from under her thumb in this influencer house and stuff. But while they doing that, Jazz talking to her, and he about to meet up with his parents. And she like, I want to meet them too. He like, so it's like, Hillary seems like perfect. Like, she's just gorgeous and whatnot. So it's like, why wouldn't he want Hillary to meet his parents? Like, maybe he's not into her that much. That's too serious of a jump. Or his parents are crazy. My first thoughts, I'm like, maybe they on drugs or something. But no. We gonna see later on in the episode, man, they very religious and stuff. They Muslims and all that. So it's like, Hillary come out with her Bel-Air and stuff, and her hair flowing, her French press and all that. And it's like, I don't know if that's the one for my son. But Uncle Phil them made Jazz feel like that. Whenever they was like, oh, your new boyfriend is Jazz? Like, yeah, Jazz, nigga. Yeah, hating ass. So Will is off the team. So he like, I need somewhere else to play ball, man. I gotta get my stuff together. So Vivian ends up backdooring, and she goes talk to the AAU dude, and she tries to pull a few strings, like trying to get it to go. Will that work? But back to Jeffrey. Jeffrey being sneaky as hell, man. Like, he's very secretive in these episodes, man. And it's like, you can sense something. Something is off. Like why did he come? Like, he came back to the house like to get something, some dirt on Phil or something, man. Like, it's just, something just don't seem right. It is weird because, like, we always think of old Jeffrey back in the days. And like, Jeffrey, he was just a regular butler. But he was loyal to the family for the whole thing. Like, this Jeffrey right here is like, he a superhero Negro. But then it's like, if he does want to bury you, it's like he has some kind of power. Like, I don't know, he's like, I have a certain set of skills. He like the Black Limb Neeson or something, man. So, I don't know. Yasmin, she figures out Carlton's shit and stuff. She like, yeah, you just used us, and you the one that getting the promotion, you getting the scholarship opportunity and stuff. You ain't a real one and whatnot. So Carlton, he's crushed. He really was feeling her. He was feeling the homegirl. But now you ain't much. Thought it was feeling you. Feeling Doc. They don't like each other. So Vivian has set up the meeting and all this. Will finally got to it, to Asheville to go meet him and whatnot. And it's not looking good. Like, they butt heads. It's just they from two different worlds. Phil sees that homeboy. He kind of full of shit. Like he got these kids, he putting them in opportunities, but he has some underlying stuff. Like them contracts and stuff, like he's really trying to steal everything from these kids. Like, if y'all make it to the pros or something, I'm gonna get y'all money for forever. Forever, ever, ever, ever. That's what it seeming like. So Phil, he's looking out for Will, but Will wants to play. And Will, he a kid. He like, I'm not worried about this red tape and stuff. I'm trying to get to the next thing, and whatever happens with that, that's cool. I'll deal with that whenever it comes. But like, man, you blocking me right up right now. Like, I don't have no other means. Like, that's how I was, man. I got kicked out of the team. I'm like, man, it didn't happen. But Phil and Viv, they fall out over the situation and stuff, man. It is like they cuss each other out, and it's just don't seem right. But we end up finding out, man, that Phil he going through a lot as well, man. Like, he got his own demons he fighting right now. Carlton and Will, they go to BSU party. Carlton, he was like, man, I'm not going there. They don't, the Messiah, they don't want to fuck with me. But he's like, it's bowling. Carlton, he ends up being a bowling savant. So they go out there, like him and Will having a good time. Will, he goes, talk to Lisa and stuff, but they got the little dude in the background, like he mean mugging and all this. But then Jackie texts him. So he goes to meet Jackie. He finally goes to become part of her world. But then right whenever he leaves, homeboy attacks Carlton. And like, you ain't a real one. Like, you doing this bullshit and stuff. And he tries to bully Carlton. Like, he way bigger than Carlton and stuff. Like, he trying to bully him and get all up in his face and stuff. Carlton beat the dog shit out of him. And it made me so happy. I'm like, first off, I'm a little dude, so you just underestimate me off top. You deserve your ass whooped. But then Carlton beat the brakes off of him in front of everybody. But then he like, man, fuck it. Y'all want to know why I did this? I'm suffering from anxiety. I'm drugged out of my motherfucking mind. I'm trying to keep up with y'all and y'all social norms and stuff. Like, y'all dragging, y'all pulling me here and there. Like, man, I'm going through a lot, man. Fuck you. And that's the realest that Carlton has been on the show. And I'm like, good job, Carlton. Good job, C. Do your damn thing. Hillary, she pulls up to Jazz, to the little party and stuff, the dinner party. She looking like a Happy Meal in 1987. Like, with all the toys and stuff. Whenever you can supersize it and stuff. She's just looking good. Looking good. But she, for some reason, she figured out that he was Muslim and all that, and she goes to the dinner party. Like, I'm going to just fast forward and just go through this whole little Hillary storyline. She goes and she's like a Muslim Wikipedia and this and that. Like, she's not being genuine with who she is. She's trying to fit in a little too hard. Like, at first they like, oh, she's perfect. Like, she's 6 foot, chocolate, beautiful sister. She got her garb on. She's not hoochie mamaed out. Like, you good. Then she just does the most. She do the most, man. Like, people just do the most. Like, she ain't got to do that. You Hillary. You Hillary. You ain't got to do all that. Will, he goes meet up with Jackie, man. He find out that Jackie is a dancer. So she's a dancer, man, and she's doing that on top of her schooling and working and stuff. And it's like, I grind. That's how I do this. Like, I'm letting you into my world. And it sets off something in Will. He like, yeah, man, I got to grind to make my dreams work too. So he tries to put together something for him to do. We see Phil, like some of the things that he was going through, like his law firm is going behind his back. Like, they having meetings and stuff. Like, he was running for district attorney or whatever he was running for. And in doing that, he had to, like, kind of leave the law firm at the time. He's the star lawyer for them. Turns out now they trying to sell the firm behind his back. So he like, man, what y'all doing? Like, we lost a lot of clients. We lost a lot of lawyers when you were gone. Like, we got to do our thing. And it's like, damn, they done went behind my back. Like, so now he got to try to save his law firm and stuff. Like, what that's going to look like. Will he be able to keep his lifestyle up, his family, they out in Bel-Air and all this? Like, Carlton becomes a hero in his own right. Because Carlton beat homeboy ass, but he was open to his mental problems. So it starts conversation amongst the BSU and everybody, and they on the forums, and everybody talking about their ADHD, their ADD, they anxiety as well, and this and that. So Carlton, he finally like finds his place amongst his peers and stuff, since he was being real. I like how Lisa came to his aid, like after he beat homeboy ass and stuff, and like she was there for him. But it seems like she was always there for him. Eventually, he looked like he resented her for it, like she was the white knight, always coming to save him. But she's just a good friend. She a good friend, man. I thought she might have kissed him or something, like when they were sitting on the car. I was like, that would have been trifling, because like she's just going back and forth in the family. But she didn't do it. She didn't do it. But you know how they like to be messing on these shows. Phil decides to let Will play ball, because Will came to him as a man. He fixed him breakfast, and he talked about, I'm going to grind. But really, he took that grinding from that girl, and that girl took that from her uncle. We're going to get into that, isn't it? Carlton, he looking at his phone, man. He gives up on Yasmin. Like, that's crazy. Because it looked like they were about to be in a good spot, because everybody finally knew his anxiety and this and that. But I guess he feels like, she didn't give me the benefit of the doubt. I had to unleash all of my demons in front of the world to be accepted by her. Why do I have to do all of that to get somebody to like me? So I kind of understand him. So I'm not mad at that. End of the episode, man. Like, they signed the contract and stuff. They revised the contract a little bit for Will's benefit. Jackie comes in, and the quote that Will said to Uncle Phil had seen it on the wall, but that's what Jackie had said to Will. She got that from her uncle. And he like, yeah, thank you for, cause that extra push got us Will. So it's like, damn, she's kind of like a plant. Like, she didn't really let Will into her world. It's like her uncle sent her out there, like hold her out there, like to get Will. It's like, so he probably gonna find that out, and that's gonna be their breaking point. That's gonna break them up, because it's like, man, you weren't genuine with me. Like, I was genuine with you in all this, and I was feeling you. And look how you did me. You played me to get me to play for you for your uncle. And Will wanted to play for the uncle the whole while. But now I think whenever they find that out, he probably gonna end up leaving the AAU and stuff. That's my future. That's what I expect from the rest of the season or whatever. But I'm curious to see what happens with Vivian's art exhibit and stuff too, because I do art and stuff. But anyways, man, my camera just died. Let me wrap this video up, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest of the most hated, man. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Y'all keep watching Bel-Air. Hopefully you watch me. Like, I'm just talking about the episode, man. Like, as far as like, sometimes you watch something, you be like, damn, I kind of want to talk about this episode with somebody. So that's kind of, hey, if you want to see somebody talk about it, I got you. But, peace.